Je t'aime, oui je t'aime.
Moi non plus.
Oh mon amour,
Comme la vague, irrésolue. Je vais et je viens.
She was an icon here in France and also in the UK. Jane Birkin, who has died aged 76 here in Paris, was a star of many movies, dozens of them, and sang many songs. She was an activist. She was a trendsetter. She was a free spirit. The tributes in France have included one from President Macron saying she was a French icon because she embodied freedom and sang the most beautiful words in the French language. She was a complete artist, he says. For more on this star of Britain and France, let's go to Paola Genone, a journalist at Le Figaro.
Bonsoir.
Hello to you, Paola.
Bonsoir.
So this Sunday, in a sense, many people in mourning for what is a great star of France and the UK. What tributes have you seen on this side of the channel?
Well, you know, there are tributes of every genre, from the cinema world, from the music world, from the fashion world, from the activist world, and from people, just people, because Jane Birkin was magnificent. I have met her many times and had the pleasure to interview her. And she was, as the President Macron said, she was an icon. She was vision, she was sound, and she was style. Her charm lay both in her image, in her beauty, and in the sound of her voice. She was extremely beautiful. She was androgynous and slender as a vine, and she could be extremely feminine and sometimes boyish. Dressed in a strict white shirt and a black man pants. She was elegant, in one word. An icon like Marilyn, like Audrey Hepburn, which is funny because she was mocked for her looks when she was young at school. Her classmates named her half caste because she was boy and girl at the same time. Very contemporary character. And her voice was a savior. It was delicate, strange, with this British accent when she was speaking in French. And this stayed until the end. It was really a big charm.
For British people and for many people around the world, it's going to be that duet with Serge Gainsbourg in 1969 that really brought her to world attention. The song Je t'aime, moi non plus, so a kind of bittersweet rivalry between the pair who actually married for 13 years and divorced but remained friends. What do you think her association is it with that song, and is it to do with a revolutionary spirit, a kind of pioneering role in just living your life, the kind of 60s free flower power kind of thing?
Absolutely, because when she met Serge Gainsbourg, doing a movie with him, and Slogan, and on the set, Serge Gainsbourg was at first hostile to her, and then they fell madly in love. But as you say, they were both very unconventional, but not because they didn't know what was to be conventional, how it was like to be conventional, because they were both very well brought up. They knew the rules, but they decided to create their own rules. And this was at the same time, of course, of the swinging London. They were going with a whole thing that was happening in the world, but they had their own particular way. And of course, as you said, one of the most important songs, iconic songs, is Je t'aime moi non plus, with this words, je vais, je viens, entre terrain, which at that time, it was 69. could not have been sad. It was the year of eroticism, and it caused a scandal. And actually, Gainsbourg had asked to Brigitte Bardot to record it first, and then she refused to let the song to be released because she was married at the time. So Jane Birkin was a very interesting woman because she was very discreet. She was shy. As Gainsbourg, she was not. She was a star, but she didn't have anything to do with a typical character of a star. And she took risks, and they took risks together. And this is maybe why they are so touching, because she saw the genius in Serge Gainsbourg, and he saw the talent in her, in Jane Birkin. And this couple is absolutely marvelous. It makes us dream. Of course, there was Gainsbourg, as you know, the other side of Gainsbourg. So maybe not everything was so easy, but there are songs, extraordinary songs, not just Je t'aime moi non plus, but like albums like Lolita Go Home, Baby Alone in Babylon, songs like Ballade of Johnny Jane. Extraordinary.
Thank you so much, Paola Genone, for your tribute to her, this extraordinary artist, Jane Birkin, who has died aged 76 here in Paris. Thank you, Paola Genone, Le Figaro journalist.